this is the calculation that we had a data scientist who's going to come on board full time in September, but we gave him a task as he was working part time for us to do a bunch of back testing and determine how does the volatility of an individual name impact its let's say its holdability. How difficult can a stock get to hold based on its volatility and its beta? So a bunch of back tests we ran. This may look overly complicated, but it's really not. All you need is the ATR of the S&P 500, and then for any ticker, its beta and its ATR. You take 76% of the beta, 24%, or sorry, 74% of the beta, 26% of the ATR, and that just gives you a number. That number is called the volatility factor, and then you divide that by the ATR of the S&P 500. So you can baseline everything against the S&P 500. The ATR, and this is kind of amazing, the ATR of the S&P 500 during this most recent bear market that we had with the tariff tantrum got up to 3.5%. Right now, it's down to 0.82%. That's also another secondary indicator that we use in our nightly videos. You want to see the ATR of the S&P ideally below a 1. That equates with a VIX of 16 or below. That's a healthy environment for the overall indexes anyway. And as we know, 75% of stocks will do what the overall market is going to be doing. So we certainly want that in our favor. So basically, that's the calculation. You get it for every individual name. You add them up, and this gives you a score for your overall portfolio. So that if you had a portfolio that was just 100% in the S&P 500, your score would be 1.00. If you had a portfolio that's 100% in the SSO ticker, that's 2 times the S&P, your score would be 2.00. So this is a way to compare the score of your portfolio versus the risk in the overall market. And typically, like right now, TurboTaxtion is more aggressive than Grotection. They're around a 2. Grotection right now is around a 1.3. And it's just a matter of how aggressive you want to be with individual names, and then also the crypto-related names have a higher volatility, so they've got a higher score. That translates over into your score for the overall portfolio. So this is how this is the calculation to normalize the volatility and the beta of every individual ticker. This is very similar to the prior slide where we're just showing this is a sample portfolio. This isn't our current holding, but it's the adjusted beta of each name times the size gives you the weight of the overall portfolio, or the score for the overall portfolio.